Hi, I'm Tosca from the Far House, and I want to talk to you today about self-knowledge. The Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous says that we absolutely cannot stop eating based on self-knowledge. And I have been talking to so many food addicts in the past few months, and we are a smart bunch. There are so many food addicts that know so much about nutrition, calories, intermittent fasting. There's so many ways to learn about food and eating, so many different angles to take on it. But if you're a food addict, all of that knowledge avails us nothing, says the Big Book. We have to let go of our old ideas. So when I hear people talking about, doing swaps for food that makes sense calorie-wise, thinking about gut health and all kinds of, intermittent fasting, things like that, none of them make us better from food addiction. So in order for us to recover, we need help. We cannot do it alone. We can't do it in isolation. And I have also been exposed to so many different types of food plans out there. But for the food plans that work, there's one common ingredient, and that is surrender. I have to surrender my will to the food plan that my sponsor gives me. My sponsor keeps the guardrails on for me, and I surrender to them. My very first surrender was that was notable for me was when I started in my 12-step program, was my sponsor told me to weigh my milk. I was using a measuring cup to measure 8 ounces of milk because a cup is 8 ounces. And I told her, she's like, no, we weigh our milk. And I was like, yeah, but I checked, a cup is 8 ounces. I checked a couple times. She said, no, we weigh our milk. And as much as I rationally thought that was just the stupidest of rules, but when I was talking to another lady in the program, and she said, hey, if she asks you to stand on your head while you weigh it, just do it. And I don't know why that hadn't occurred to me. That's the shift that it takes to find good recovery, is that surrender. Because that surrender for me means the world. It has led to so much growth in my life. That attitude that it takes to give up what I think is right, what makes sense to me. If I'm running my own program, I'm not going to get good recovery. And that's just the way it seems for us food addicts, that we just, and it kind of makes sense because we have a mental illness, and a broken brain can't fix a broken brain. I can sponsor somebody else and help them. My brain's not broken to help somebody else, but my brain is broken in my own food area. So I just like to challenge you to think about the idea of, if you need help with food addiction, you have to take yourself. It's not more knowledge that you need. It's not more education about calories or anything. And it's not trying harder. I mean, God knows we've tried for a long time, and we've tried our best, and we've poured a lot of tears, silent tears, hiding stuff and sneaking stuff, and just, why am I still doing this? I don't want to do this. The answer isn't trying harder. It's giving up. It's giving up running it ourselves and actually turning it over to a sponsor and to my higher power is who I lean on. So just throwing that out there for thought. Self-knowledge avails us nothing. Hope you have a good day.